Put the owner in business owner. Put the boss in beauty boss. Hi everybody, I am back and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Victoria. I am a beauty industry expert and educator. I teach babes how to become bosses in the beauty and fashion industry. If this is your first time here, welcome. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below to be a part of my beauty boss family. I have a video titled How to Become a Makeup Artist in 2021. In that video, I am sharing how to get started in order for you to start accepting clients. After you start accepting clients and start generating a little revenue, you really want to look into legitimizing your business. In this video, I am going to be giving you the steps to legitimize your makeup artistry business so you can officially be a business owner. I'm giving you a disclaimer before we get started. A lot of business owners will say, do these steps first, do these steps first. A lot of people will do these steps first and not carry out the plans of their business. So then they're having to cancel all their business licenses and things like that. I will say, get started accepting clients first. Once you see like this is something that I want to do and this is something that I really look forward to growing, then I highly encourage you to take these next steps. Okay, number one is check with your state board of cosmetology to see the services that you are wanting to offer in your state. Do you need a license? Each state has different regulations, so you're going to have to directly reach out to your state board to see what is required. I'm going to use this as an example. I live on the state line between Kansas and Missouri. Missouri, when it comes to microblading, is not regulated at all. But in Kansas, you need a 2-year tattoo apprenticeship license. So before did I tell you I took a microblading class? I did. It wasn't for me. But before I before I took the class, I wanted to make sure what was the rules and regulations in my state, and that pretty much determined if I wanted to offer the service in Missouri or in Kansas. Number two is choose your business structure. Decide if you want to operate as a sole proprietor or a limited liability company, which is also known as a LLC. Now, the sole proprietor is the most simplest and common of the business structure. If you are someone who is already offering services or products and receiving a monetary compensation, more than likely you are already a sole proprietor. An LLC or limited liability company, limited liability, is a business structure that protects its owners from personal liability and debts. I am not a tax expert or a lawyer, so what I'll do, I'll leave a couple links down below that really goes into detail what a sole proprietor is in a LLC and to see which one will work for you currently where you are in business. Number three is apply for a federal tax ID. You may have heard the term EIN, which is Employer Identification Number. This is pretty much like synonymous to a social security number for your business. It helps identify a business entity. As we discussed in number two, if you decide to operate as a sole proprietorship, you do not need to apply for a federal tax ID. However, I do find it helpful in order to protect your personal social security number. I want to share this as to why you may want to get a federal tax ID in order for you to protect your social security number. When I had a bridal team, I hired independent contractors, and before they were able to assist me in offering their services for my bridal team, I had them to fill out tax paperwork, which required for them to provide their social security number. So if you do not want anyone to pretty much have access to your social security number, your personal social security number, this will be an instance where you will want to apply for that federal tax ID. It doesn't hurt to apply for one because It's free. I'll leave a link down below to irs.gov to where you can complete the application. 4 is to apply for a business license in your city. Business licenses or permits issued by your local government agency that pretty much gives you the permission to operate your business in your area. Number 5, if you are planning to sell physical merchandise, you need a seller's permit or a sales tax license. This pretty much just gives you permission to sell products in your state. You will also be responsible for collecting sales tax on each transaction and submitting the payment to your state. Check with your local government agencies in your city or in your state to see how you can apply for this permit. Like I said, each state varies. I know with the Missouri, it's the Missouri Department of Revenue. Number 6 is apply for a small business checking account. If you are a sole proprietorship, you are not required to have a separate checking account. However, if you are LLC, you want to apply for a small business checking account. This is where you will receive your payments for your services. Now that you will be legitimizing your business, it's also helpful to be able to track your expenses through a checking account that is separate from your personal account. One of the reasons why I also encourage a small business checking account is because if you ever wanted to apply for funding with your business, maybe through a line of credit or a credit card, then you have established a relationship with your bank who is familiar with your banking habits. Number 7 is making sure your business is covered with liability insurance. The insurance that you want to look into getting as a practitioner is called professional liability insurance. This will cover your business in the event if someone slips or falls or has an allergic reaction and they want to take you to court for their medical bills. This will cover you as a business owner. Let's use this as an example. You are an esthetician offering skincare services. You conduct a consultation. You ask the client, are you allergic to anything? And they say, yes, I'm allergic to latex. Well, without you even thinking, you put on latex gloves to perform their facial services. And they have a severe allergic reaction that puts them in the hospital bills, medication, suffering, and all kind of other things that can occur. And then they take you to court, lawyer fees, and so forth. And pretty much the insurance will cover that. So that is why it's very important for you to get insurance. The insurance policy that I had to cover my establishment, I actually used the same insurance that I had for my automobile and my residential. I was able to ask them, did they provide commercial insurance? They say yes. I was able to get like a multi-line discount. So it's really not that expensive to get. And then it's also not too hard to find. So I would just say start with your current insurance company now. And that is it. Those are the 7 steps to legitimize your makeup artistry business. If you like what you saw in today's video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also follow me on my Instagram page at Gina Victoria. Until next time, I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.